What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Zyko Show, where we have premium coverage on all sports and music content. This is the first episode. This is my co-host, Zach, hence the term The Zyko Show, Zach and Michael.
Big Z.
Absolutely. But this is the first episode. So first of all, we're just going to plug all the social medias that we got rolling. We have a great social media manager that's running those. So all the social medias, it's going to be at The Zyko Show. It should be on the screen here. Or if you're listening to the podcast, at The Zyko Show, Zyko spelled Zichael. And then they're going to be on TikTok, we're going to be on TikTok, we're going to be on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Not as much right now, but we will later. But
yeah, we'll be posting a lot of clips on TikTok, a lot of clips on Snapchat, a lot of clips on our Instagram, as well as our own personals, just to get you guys more engaged with the show. The show is going to be coming out as of now every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's subject to change with stuff coming up, but that's when the show is going to be released every week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to try to have it up by 9 a.m. That time might switch. It might change depending on if we like that time period, if you guys like that time period, whatever. But yeah, basically, like I said, it's premium coverage on like music content.
Basically,
rap
really just
music,
anything going on in the world. Like, we'll talk
sports.
about, like, the coronavirus, obviously, because that's the biggest thing that's going on. And we'll talk about just different subjects that we find interesting. And something you'll notice that me and Michael do have a lot of shared opinions, but, like, we also do have very conflicting opinions on certain things as well. So we'll have a lot of good back and forth, respectful back and forth. Will we call each other names? Yeah, probably. But it's all in the good fun, and we're all having a good time just trying to make this podcast work.
Absolutely. As we go further on in the podcast, we're going to try to have different guests on it. To start, we're probably going to try to have some of our friends on this just to introduce you guys to us and like our circle. But pretty soon we're going to try to be reaching out to different people in Cincinnati and different people, just try to get them on the show to interview them. Some more high profile people around this area that we can interview to see that we think you guys would love that. So
yeah.
And we would love to interview those type of people, have them on the show and pick their minds and what's going on in their life and how they're progressing and moving up and things like that. So that's the plan for the show. So, getting into our first topic, we're going to talk about sports. The biggest thing that's going on right now, the Michael Jordan Last Dance. Michael Jordan's not better than LeBron. This is not going to make him better than LeBron. LeBron's always going to be the GOAT, but he is dropping the Last Dance, or he's not, but whoever's dropping the Last Dance, I think it's on ESPN, Last Dance documentary of him and the 6 finals that he won.
Yeah, I mean, my personal thing is I'm a huge LeBron fan. Obviously, I didn't grow up.
Big old Bron.
But obviously, I didn't grow up in the Jordan era. I'm not old enough to be able to grown up and watch Michael Jordan play, and I grew up obviously watching LeBron. I mean, he was drafted in the league when I was 4 years old, so by the time I was able to watch basketball, he was the big thing he was. So, I mean, I obviously didn't know Michael Jordan that well. It'll probably be one of those things that I'll learn a lot more about him as a person. Do I think that's going to help his case with me? No.
I think everybody's going to learn about him as a person.
Yeah,
but people say he's a shitty person behind closed doors. People say he's like not a good dude. I'm excited to see that side of him.
Yeah, and then you got LeBron, who's just a public figure who creates a whole school inside of Akron and all these different outlets and all these different things, like how big he is in the social eye and all these different things. Like Jordan was big because he was the first person to have a big shoe. Okay, cool. Yeah, he beats LeBron in titles and shoe sales. Cool. LeBron beats him in everything else, in my opinion, except for owning a team. But when LeBron does own a team, it'll be a little bit better than the
LeBron's the GOAT. It's the unit. At least among our generation, LeBron has to be the GOAT. 100%. I feel like everyone thinks he's the GOAT in our generation. Older people don't. They saw both, but they obviously are never going to... Like, their idol back in the day was Michael Jordan. They're not going to say someone's better. I think it's going to be the same thing. In 10 years, when LeBron's retired, he's dropping like a documentary or something like that. Our generation's not going to be like, oh, this new dude's better than LeBron. Absolutely not. We're all going to think LeBron's better.
It's going to be a recurring cycle. It is what it is. But
objectively, I still think LeBron's better.
I will always ride with LeBron.
Right. Listen, there's still some people that are older that think LeBron's better. Yeah. Shannon Sharp. Shay Sharp.
I love Shay Sharp.
Give me those. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see that tonight. Are we actually going to watch that tonight?
Yeah, I say we're going to watch it tonight. It's one of those things.
Oh, we got to edit the show.
Yeah, we're going to edit the show. Also, we have to buy cable. But...
yeah, we do. Hey, listen, it's not because we can't afford it, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
It kind of is.
But yeah, so it's
give it some sponsors. We got Monster here. We got Schmept. Give us the sponsors.
Solo.
We need to be able to afford a Last Dance tonight so we can cover it. No, we'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll definitely watch it. I'm excited to watch. I'm excited to learn different
There's
things.
no way we can talk about it.
I'm excited to learn more about all the Bulls players, too. It's not all about Michael Jordan. Obviously, everyone's making it that because he's the presumed GOAT, even though I don't agree with that.
I've always told you that. I think Scottie Pippen's the most important Bull.
I think he's the most important Bull of all time.
I'm
not
going to
the
get
best,
flamed for saying
but
that.
I think he's the most important.
And we're going to get flamed for saying that, but I think he actually is the most important
If you look
Bull.
at it, Jordan was just getting his ass swept every single year.
Yeah.
In the first round, second
Celtics,
round, just getting
Pistons.
swept.
In the first round.
Then you get Scottie Pippen, and then you start winning shit. And then you go up against the bad boy Pistons and get your ass kicked multiple times, and then Jordan goes, okay, yeah, let's get the finals.
Bro.
But, LeBron, 8 straight finals.
He came back 3-1 on the greatest regular season team in the history of the world.
Than Michael Jordan's Bulls. Record-wise. I wouldn't say that they were better, but I would say record-wise.
He should.
They're two different teams.
Everyone knows LeBron also should have won the year before that, too. Kevin Love and Kyrie were hurt. I hate when people equate the Draymond calling LeBron, whatever, Clay calling him something, and then LeBron getting kicked, or Draymond getting kicked out, suspended. That was so stupid. That is not equitable at all to what LeBron had to deal with. The year before that. Yeah. He was gone for a game and then sucked. He wasn't. I don't know. I'm pissed. He played really well in Game 7. He dropped 20-something in Game 7. But if Draymond comes back, still drops that many points, it obviously is not the reason they lost, because they still beat them in Oracle when Draymond dropped that many points. So it does not equate. At least he could drop something. Kyrie and Kevin Love couldn't do anything. All they could drop was their asses to the floor, bro. Hurt.
Except for Game 6 when Kyrie went crazy.
Well, yeah, that was the next year though. That was when he was hurt, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't mess with that. I'm excited to see it though. Michael Jordan is the second best player of all time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He definitely.
He's not the best college player of all time.
No, he's not.
That's someone else. But we'll get into that a different day. But then we also have different things going on in the sports world. We have the horse competition that the NBA just held. I personally didn't watch it. I watched some highlights. I watched clips of it. But in my opinion, it was the best of what we can do. They did a great thing trying to just get interactive with fans.
I feel like it could have been better though. Yeah, I feel like they could have attracted more people, which obviously is harder.
It's a different circumstance in the world. You've never done this before. You try to piece something together to please your fans. To please your fans. The NBA playoffs were supposed to start yesterday. We'd be watching Brown going crazy, probably tonight, going to see him going crazy. No one give a crap about the Michael Jordan documentary.
Oh, yes, they would.
If you're going to choose the Lakers playing in the playoffs or a documentary you can watch anytime, you don't want to watch the Lakers game. At least we would.
I 100% would. I guarantee people would be watching that documentary, though.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Some of the old people that they're
Skip Bayless probably going to...
Shannon would probably never watch it. He just watched the highlights.
Probably
not.
No,
we can talk about it on the show.
I
would. If I didn't care about it. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to watch it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool to see the behind the scenes, see how much of a dick he was. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched the horse competition. Mike Conley got a dub. I only watched the final. I didn't care about...
Yeah.
I looked at highlights of Trae Young missing shots.
There should have been higher profile people. LeBron, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, people like that. Obviously, I understand they got their own things going on.
I knew LeBron was going to do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't even do dunk competitions.
I want him to do one so bad. The thing is, I
don't think he would. He's not an athletic. He's not as much of an athletic dunker.
He's just a power.
He's a power dunker.
He's I'm gonna run through you and I'm gonna dunk over you.
He's not athletic in the way where he's creative.
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna throw it up off the
backboard,
do a spin, grab it, and dunk it.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
He's too stiff. I feel like for that because he's strong.
It's not that I don't think he's that stiff. I just think he just doesn't practice that. He does trick shots every once in a while, but he doesn't.
Well, he's good at trick shots. I don't think he's good at
he doesn't want to get in that. He doesn't want to get in the habit of doing that stuff. He doesn't.
And
want
you
to
can
train
definitely
his
get hurt
body.
by doing it.
Yeah, you don't want to train your body doing that way. Why would he take this time as a rest period? Things like that. But I do wish he would do the dunk competition. I don't think he should do the 3-point competition. I think it's kind of dumb. I think if the NBA ever brought back the skills competition, obviously they should do that. LeBron just going through, just dribbling in between his legs, throwing the ball. You got 6'3" Steph Curry going there, and you got 6'9" LeBron James just barreling past him. What are you gonna do? That would be crazy to see LeBron win that. I don't understand why he wouldn't want to add that to his repertoire. Not that it's gonna make him the presumed GOAT, but just to have a trophy. Why not?
It would be so.
I would do it one year.
It would be so big in the media, though.
He could do what Deion Sanders did before the 40. He wasn't even going to run the 40. He literally just was like, oh, you guys are ready to run? Took his sweatshirt off, took his sweatpants off, and then ran the 40 and ran the fastest 40 of all time until John Ross did it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's insane.
LeBron could just be like, oh, fine, like, I'll come off the bench in his, like, full suit, takes it off. He's got, like, a wife beater on,
He's
like,
gonna go for
basketball
president.
shorts, and just...
I vote for Braun for president.
Oh, 100%. Because, I mean, a lot of people...
Do you think he could actually win?
I
think he
could.
could actually win? I feel like he has so much...
I mean, if you look at how Donald Trump had no political experience, he won. Yeah. Obviously,
off
he has...
popularity vote,
Yeah.
I feel like.
I think LeBron would win the popularity vote. I think it would go to electoral college. But it's just one of those things, like, I think he does a lot.
I'm just saying, like, I think he's so
or if you look
popular
at
that
other
people
yeah.
actually would.
Or if you look at, like, people like Akon and people like people who are out there doing crazy stuff in, like, the public. Like, yeah, they haven't had...
I saw a video of Akon today. We're switching to music really quickly. We'll come back. I saw a video today of Akon. I think it was, like, back in 2018 of him, like... And I don't know the context of behind it, so I don't know the whole context of this situation. But he supported 6ix9ine snitching, and I think the context
he supported 6ix9ine snitching,
or he didn't blame him for it.
I wouldn't blame 6ix9ine.
Well, hold on. No, but if you're a figure in the music industry, you know how dangerous that is to like. Like not like you. That's going to be seen as supporting him. But I think the context around it was like. Listen, he said something about, like, you were the football. They should have treated you like you were the football. Like, you were going to get them to where they needed to go. And they threw him kind of under the bus. Does that make sense?
Football hits the ground. If Aaron Rodgers is your quarterback,
you're throwing the football, you're passing off the football. Obviously, you're trying to get to the touchdown, right? He was going to be the one that got them to the touchdown. They were supposed to protect him. You're supposed to protect the football, or no, not throw the football. It's protect it.
That makes
which makes sense. Which is why, like. He was like, I understand why he like came out against them because he just
came out against them just to save his own ass.
I think so too, but I think he was also pissed because he, when he got like kidnapped and all that stuff, and it was by his people kind of.
Yeah, no, I mean,
that's crazy.
I understand that. Like,
I can't believe Akon said that.
I love Akon.
I actually kind of do like Akon.
I love him in the political aspect, but obviously getting back to like sports.
I like him in the music aspect too. Back in the day.
Yeah, obviously nothing that recent, but to get back into the quarantine and all the sports and stuff like that. Like if you look, we have the NFL. The NFL is still doing their draft. Everything's just gonna be remote, and I mean, I feel bad. Like obviously, like I'm a huge Cincinnati Bengals fan only because I was born here. The only reason you're ever a Bengals fan is because you're born here. No one ever.
100%. Even
people
that born
here. No one ever
says
I'm from Wyoming. I love the Bengals.
Like, even people that aren't born here are Bengals fans, or even people that are born here
still aren't Bengals fans. Like we have so many.
No one cares about the Bengals.
I'm
a Steelers fan.
The thing about our division though is like everyone's
I'm not from here. Obviously.
Everyone's so clumped together. You're bound to have like crossed lines where there's a lot of like two different fans in the same city. Because I mean,
especially because
if you look at it,
we're in Columbus, like basically where I grew up in Columbus, there was a lot of Steelers fans.
Yeah.
There was as many Steelers fans as Browns and Bengals fans. It was all three of those. That's what everyone cared about.
Well, because you have Baltimore, you have Pittsburgh, you have Cleveland, and you have Cincinnati, which are all super close to each other. But then you have different divisions where you have like the Colts, the Jaguars, and the Texans. They're so far apart.
There's not as many Steelers fans in Cincinnati as Columbus.
Oh no,
not even close. Well, there's probably not that many in Cleveland. It's just like in Columbus, there's a ton because it's the closest city to Pittsburgh in Ohio that doesn't have their own team, their own,
a major city, obviously. But.
Yeah, but like Cleveland and Cincinnati both have them. Cleveland's like what, an hour away from freaking Pittsburgh. It's pretty close.
Yeah,
2 hours.
I've never been to Pittsburgh.
It's close, but I mean, I can get to Pittsburgh in 3 hours from Columbus. We don't have our own team, right? We don't want to take the other two teams. That's Pittsburgh. Obviously, that's not what I did. Like my dad's side of family for generations has been from Pittsburgh. Like they're, you know what I mean. So
you were born in Pittsburgh.
Just born in all the shit. So, but my mom's side of family is from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel like that always happens. I feel like if someone from
they met in college.
I feel like people that I feel like for some reason like Steelers fans and like Bengals fans hate each other, but people like from Pittsburgh always end up marrying people from Cincinnati. Either they marry someone from Pittsburgh or they marry someone.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of close.
It's just so weird. It's just so weird how like they're so rivaled, but they always like come together. Like it's such a deep like hatred, not like a deep hatred in a bad way. It's like just like it's your rival. Like I want to beat this person, but just how the cities like just end up coming together, which also relates to how close everything is. Like obviously different divisions aren't going to
think about it. I've lived in multiple different places and we're fucking friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you've lived in Cincinnati your whole life.
Yeah, I've lived in Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh,
well,
Tampa,
I didn't live in
Columbus.
Cincinnati my whole life. I lived in Georgia for 1 year because my mom decided to uproot the whole family, move us to Georgia, and then a year later go, I want to go back home, uproot the whole family again, and then bring us back home. But I love my mom.
Yeah, I would hope so.
When I was like 5 years old too. So
I would hope you love your mom. Hell, that's the weirdest thing you've said.
I was like 5 years old, so like I don't even really remember it. But my dad was not happy. My dad was very unhappy.
That you moved?
Yeah, that we uprooted our entire life out of Ohio.
I didn't know he was mad.
Then we moved to Georgia. He was fine.
You never told me he was mad about that.
He was fine with that. He was upset that a year later they're sitting in the living room. My mom goes, "I want to move back to Ohio," and my dad goes, "What?" And she's like, "I want to be back with my family." He's like, I understand that, but I told you if we moved out here, we were staying out here, and then obviously we didn't stay out there.
Well, yeah, what did they not like about? What did she not like about Georgia?
She just missed her family. Like I liked it there. Like she missed our family, and I was like, you didn't think about that when we moved, about being 14 hours away from your mom. Like that's obviously like a hard thing to deal with. But my dad was so mad. I don't even remember him being mad. I just remember him telling me when I was like 17 about how pissed off he was. I was like, dude, I don't blame you. I was like, I would have said the same stuff. But yeah, so back to like the actual NFL draft and everything that's going on. So
yeah, what do you feel about them doing the NFL draft?
I mean, I think they
like
have
during the
to.
quarantine.
I think
how do you not what do you feel about them doing it? What do you feel about them doing it like online? Like
I feel like that's the only way that they can. Like
I like it. I think it's dope.
I think it's good. Yeah, I think we're so technologically advanced that like it really isn't that big of an inconvenience compared to. It's really not that big of an inconvenience compared to doing it in person. Man. Like obviously, I feel bad. Like I'm from Cincinnati. Joe Burrow is going to be the #1 pick. He's from Ohio. I'm sure he'd love to walk on the stage and shake the commissioner's hand and be the first draft pick and do all the interviews. It's like obviously he'll still do interviews and stuff like
Anyone
that.
who's listening on this podcast, by the way, I just spilled my drink. This is why we laughed.
Yeah,
I just spilled it all over.
Michael decided that he was a bartender, thought that he could just pour it all the way from the ceiling.
No, I was trying to look at the camera while I was doing it.
Yeah, you did bad. You sucked.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah, so like with Joe Burrow, like I wish he would have his big moment in the sun. Like obviously, like if I had any level of fame, like when it comes to like my jobs, like if I had certain promotions, there's certain things that come with those promotions, and I get upset. Like I don't get upset, but like I want to do everything that comes with that promotion.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's something that Joe Burrow would want to do as a draft pick. He wants to go through all of those steps. He wants to shake the commissioner's hand. He wants to get his #1 jersey, which I'm sure he already has at his house because everyone knows he's going to be the #1 pick. But like you want to go through all the steps. You want to have all the fun
Would you
stuff.
consider us media?
Yeah, 100%.
So you're like the first Bengals fan in media ever.
Yeah, basically,
You're like the first Bengals fan.
Well, no,
ever.
it's because I'm so young. They've only had to disappoint me for 20 years. But like once you start,
it's like 20 more years.
They're gonna
when they disappoint.
They're gonna disappoint. They're gonna disappoint me for the next 10 years. Be really good for a couple of years, never amount to anything, and then suck for the next 10 years. Which I honestly think Joe Burrow will do decent. I don't think he'll do great. I don't think he'll be phenomenal at the start, but I think Zach Taylor did a good job with Jared Goff because you can see how he did when he left. Like when he left the Rams, Jared Goff started sucking. Not that he was ever good in the first place, but he started sucking more. And Zach Taylor came in, and obviously we tried to put in our backup quarterback. I can't remember what his name is. He didn't amount out to anything, so now we might even be keeping Andy on the team, which is gonna suck.
Red Rifle.
Yeah, well, actually, I love Andy Dalton. I think
Andy Dalton's so much better than people give him credit for. I really do.
Just it seems like no team's trading for him. Whether it's because of all this Corona stuff and they can't do physicals, maybe they're just not calling. But they've signed a bunch of other quarterbacks, so I don't understand why Andy isn't signed. So if he doesn't sign, we either drop him, take a huge hit in the salary cap, or we keep him, and you either start him over Burrow so that he has time to rest, or not time to rest, but just time to like learn the playbook and do all this stuff, or you have Burrow start and you just have Dalton there as a second-hand man. So I mean, I just don't think it works with salary reasons. So I think we need to find someone to trade him to, even if we have to take a loss on it, even if we only get like a second-round pick. That's fine.
Yeah,
I don't even care at that point.
Oh well. Bengals suck though. No one cares about.
Yeah,
the
Steelers have a quarterback that is.
Do you think we're gonna get the quarterback to replace Big Ben?
I think you guys are gonna draft Jalen Hurts.
What do you feel about like Tom Brady and all that crap?
I think that the Steelers are gonna do is they're either gonna sign Cam Newton or they're gonna draft somebody.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think or Jameis Winston. I think Jameis Winston would honestly be a really good quarterback to go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
but I mean, there's a bunch
I don't know. I'm more excited, I think, this year just to watch Tom Brady play. Even though I hate Tom Brady, like I've always hated Tom Brady, I don't.
But you actually
I
are
think
a
he's
Tampa
the GOAT.
fan.
But yeah, I lived in Tampa. I went to school in Tampa, so like I'm a big Tampa fan. I was a big Jameis Winston fan. I have a Jameis Winston jersey in my closet right now. Like I love Tampa.
He actually
that's
Jameis
That's like my second team. You know what I mean? I don't love Jameis Winston for what he did. I just liked him because I think he was a good leader for the team. But
yeah,
even though
very
he
good motivator.
He couldn't see or
yeah.
play well,
I'm telling you, he is. Some team is going to sign him as
their
their second string quarterback. Their quarterback's going to get hurt. He's going to come out and win the MVP because if he was throwing 30 for 30 with no eyesight, he's going to drop
a good completion.
He's going to drop like 50 and 12 this year. That's not an actual prediction. Don't hold me to that.
I think he completed every pass he threw all year. Whether it was our team or the other team. I
don't think a single ball ever hit the ground.
Yeah, probably not.
Because you got Mike Evans, you got all the other receivers they got, and then you got all the DBs. Which hopefully, with how bad he threw the ball, sometimes they would catch.
Yeah, but they got Mike Evans. That's all you got to know.
Yeah,
Mike Evans is a dog.
He's my dog.
Like he's insane.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know.
And Tom Brady's. I mean, he's gonna be okay. I think he's gonna be like middle of the pack this year. I don't think he's gonna be the best.
Below the middle.
You think so?
I think he's gonna be below average.
He has great receivers now.
I mean,
has a new coach.
But if you look at how Bruce Arians runs his offense, like you sit in the pocket and you wait for someone to get open.
That's what Tom Brady's done his whole career.
No, but now he's starting to feel like he doesn't want to get hit as much, so he wants to get the ball out.
Yeah, get the ball out of the pocket.
So I mean, unless
that's fine. He'll still stay in the pocket, throw it away.
I mean, if they have their running back pull out on the edge, or if they have like a slot receiver that does a short route, that'd be a great back option in case Tom Brady gets a lot of pressure coming up on him. But their main goal is to have O.J. Howard and Mike Evans and their other receiver, I can't remember what his name is, just going down the field as long as they can because Mike Evans is so big. He'll win 90% of his 50-50 balls.
Yeah.
And you're just going to go crazy with it. O.J. Howard's a great tight end.
Great tight end. Didn't do great for my fantasy, but he's on.
He's set up.
I still won a fantasy league and I had him on a team, so I'm not complaining. But
yeah, I did not win that league.
I just don't like. If his name is OJ, I don't like him. It just reminds me of like actual OJ. It's just weird.
Yeah, I don't like the drink
either. Okay. Well, all in all, I think a lot's happening in sports right now. I don't know.
There's a lot happening in sports.
There's a lot happening, but there's nothing happening. It's a really weird time.
Yeah.
It's a really weird time. But let's get into music. What's going on in music lately? So I'd say the biggest thing right now, obviously, Toosie Slide, #1 song in the world.
Yeah, Toosie Slide. I mean, everyone's doing it. You got Braun doing it on TikTok.
Braun doing it.
Everybody going crazy with the Toosies. And the reason I liked Toosie Slide when I listened to it the first time, but then when I watched it on YouTube, when I watched the video and I saw Drake's Mansion,
the video made the song way better.
Died.
The video made the song better, 100%. 100%.
Going crazy with it. I love it when you got him dance on the fountain and the fireworks are going off, and then all of a sudden it pans out.
Well, I heard the
and
song.
It's all of his neighbors, and it's just and I'm like, just imagine they're like they're just trying to eat dinner, and all of a sudden
it was probably 3 in the morning. They were probably trying to sleep. The daughters probably had Zoom tomorrow, like the next morning. Like they can't even get fucking Zoom because
they're in a very wealthy area. The dad's probably getting up for work to go a science lab or what the heck he's doing, and he has an alarm set for 4 a.m. But Drake wakes him up at 3 a.m. with a firework extravaganza.
Yeah,
I would be so mad, but I couldn't be mad because it's Drake. Like I would do so much to be Drake's neighbor. I would do anything just to meet Drake, or to be with Drake, spend any time with Drake, breathe the same air as Drake. I love you, Drake.
Relax.
Not in a weird way. Don't worry about it.
I love him in a weird way. Like you can't make that music and not expect everyone that's listening to start loving you in a weird way. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, I mean
the music
when you hear and see greatness, you want to be with greatness. He's the greatest. In my opinion.
Says like a sentence, and I'm just like, wow, that touched me.
And Girls Need Love. Oh my god. I felt like the title was that.
Yo, if you're coming out with that flow on a song, if I'm Summer Walker and Drake does that, like if he goes in the studio and does that,
if I was in the booth,
we're having a different conversation what that song's about.
Yeah,
I'm changing my lyrics. I'm getting with Drake if I'm Summer Walker in that moment. You cannot, bro. Drake, if you pull out that flow, bro.
I can never be with a girl that's been with Drake because I can never live up to that.
100%. I agree with that.
I don't know what he got going on downstairs. Maybe I'm a little bit bigger than him. Maybe I'm a little not as wide as he. because I've heard multiple rumors that Drake does, in fact, have a smaller but oddly wide penis. But it's okay. Because, I mean, it's 150 painting! But, I mean, dude...
There's no way.
I could just never...
I mean, okay, I guess he does, like, get with a lot of girls. But I don't think he, like, stays with a lot. So maybe there is some truth to that.
Oh, it works enough to make sure that he got a kid that looks nothing like him.
I love his kid so dope. Dude.
I know,
his kid's
I love
lit.
Adonis. I was so mad when everyone was flaming his kid. I was like, guys, he's like a year, 2 years old. I was like,
and that's a sick name, Adonis. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I love that name.
If anyone's gonna come up under Drake, it's gonna be a dude.
They're gonna have. I feel like they're gonna have a dynamic like Will Smith and not J-Lo. I'm sorry, but
I don't.
But Will Smith and his son, Jaden Smith.
Yeah, maybe.
I think they'll have a very because his son's gonna be big. He could literally not do anything and probably get sponsorships out that.
It's just because it's Drake.
So I feel
it's like LeBron's kids. It's like LeBron's kids in the music industry. They're gonna be big no matter what.
Yeah, like even if his son doesn't end up making music, he's gonna be in the public eye all the time. Like. I feel like he'll end up getting into something. Even if he sucks at it, like, they'll put him into something just because it's Drake's kid. Like, you don't think that's going to have a bunch of thumbnails and this and that. Like, that kid's going to be big just by being
look how popular his kid already is. One photo was posted of his kid and the world exploded. Yeah. It was, like, bigger than the freaking quarantine. And, like, everything that's going on. Like, that's how big.
Honestly, I feel like that's why Drake dropped that picture. Because I feel like that's just what he knew the people needed. He wanted, he knows that everyone wants him to drop his album, but he's like, I can't drop it yet. I'm not ready. Here's a picture of my kid.
That's weird. He needs to drop his. I think he should drop his album at the end of the quarantine, like right at the start of May. Drop that album. Everyone's out of quarantine. Everyone's back out. Holy crap! There's this new Drake.
I mean, he's teasing new music.
People are gonna have sex to it though, so it's probably gonna pass the Z.
It's
Drake. So.
Someone said this to me. I can't remember who said it to me, but. That we're going to have another baby boom generation.
Just because of Drake's new album, probably.
No, well,
the quarantine.
It's going to be the quarantine, and then Drake drops his album, and then, dude,
it's going to be a baby.
I might get pregnant myself.
Dude, it's going to be
I don't know how it'll happen. I'll be listening to Drake while I'm sleeping.
Whoa.
And it's going to come to me. Drake's going to come to me.
In your dreams?
In real life.
Dude, no, there's actually, it's going to be a normal baby boom, and then Drake's going to drop the album. And it's literally going to be a nuke. It's going to be like dropping...
Nuke down!
It's going to be like... Dog, it's going to be like dropping 30 gun kills, baby. Drake's going to drop 30 gun kills when he drops the album. He's going to get a nuke.
Or 15 with a juggernaut. Juggernaut on?
That has nothing to do with...
Well, if you get 15 kills, you get a juggernaut suit. I'm saying he'll just go through and kill the game. Yeah. He's getting 15 kills, but also get 30.
He's going to get 30. He's going to get a nuke.
30
he doesn't need a kill
50.
streak. I don't know. He's insane.
I love Drake. He's my boy. But, I mean, if you also think about it, Drake's probably going to drop his album soon. It's been on the thing for so long that it's going to come out soon. This and that.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you have him dropping new stuff that sounds like it's going to be a Playboy Cardi. Like, it literally, his beat sounds exactly
the clip
like Playboy Cardi.
That leaked like last night of that song that sounded like he was stealing, not like stealing his flow, but definitely being inspired and probably on a Cardi song because Cardi dropping his album. Yeah, it seems better than his first song already. So just Drake's first.
The thing is with his first song, man, like
I actually like the beat.
Dude, the thing about Playboy,
but it's still Cardi's like flow. I think people forgot that's like his style of music. Yeah. So I actually like it a lot more than a lot of people like it because like that's his style of music. That's what he does. You know what I mean?
The thing with Playboy Cardi is he's just so like obscure to me. Like I like certain rappers not because I necessarily like their music, just because of certain attributes. Like I love 21 Savage because of his voice. I like T Grizzy. But I mean, he just has such a unique voice that there's just like I love artists like that. Like there's so many artists that you'll listen to and you'll just think that they're the same people over and over again. Like I listened to a Lil Tecca A Boogie song and I could not distinguish where each other were. Like I was like, oh my god, I was like, is A Boogie have a 30-second?
Well, no, that's very. I feel like Boogie's very distinguishable.
Well, apparently not compared to Tecca.
Yeah, no, just in that song, like. But, like, no, you have to understand, though, like, that's what I think about when I listen to Lil TJ and Lil Tecca. They're so close. I think Boogie's very distinct.
Well, I think it's just because of how strong we are Boogie fans, but I feel like...
Maybe. I feel like A Boogie's generally distinct. That's like saying, like the baby, very distinct. Like, you can obviously, like, that's why...
Everyone knows when the baby walks in the room.
Yeah.
When a baby's playing a baby in a room...
It might change now. Because his album.
Yeah, his album's a little rough. Well,
I don't think it was as bad as people are saying. I think people are jumping on the bandwagon of him not changing his flow way too hard. He definitely changes his flow a lot in that album.
Dude, I don't want to talk.
Like half the song.
What's that one song, Baby?
Blame It On Baby.
Blame It On Baby. He has the hardest, one of his best intros I've probably ever heard. And I was like, oh my god, this song's like crazy. Beat changes.
Yeah, beat changes sucks.
And it just killed it. And I'm just like, what just happened?
And he wasn't even like rapping to beat when it changed.
He was trying to do a Blueface.
Yeah, Blueface, 100%. I don't get it. The Baby's like one of the greatest in the game right now.
Yeah, I love the Baby. My only
just,
issue with him is I feel like he's trying to drop way too much music way too quick. Like,
I don't think so. No, he dropped. Kirk was a while ago when Kirk dropped.
Yeah, but he's been dropping.
It wasn't like a while.
He's been dropping like so many like. Just
he's always done that though. That's how he came. Like, you know what I mean? He's
a young artist. He's only really been in the game for like 4 years. Like, he hasn't really been doing it for that long.
He's been in the game longer than 4 years. He's been in the public's eyes for only like a year or two. Like, well, obviously
when he dropped Suge,
Suge is what blew him up. Yeah, but people definitely knew about the Baby.
I feel like Suge and Kirk dropped the very.
Like, I knew about the Baby before Suge. I knew who he was. I didn't listen to his music.
I feel like I learned most about my like new music about you. Like, let's be like doing our workout in the morning, and then I'll make a new song, and I'm just like, oh crap, I'm like, who is this? But I know you got people like Tory Lanez dropping a new album. I'm not a huge Tory Lanez fan, but I like the new album. I think I love
Tory Lanez album. I love it. Yeah. I actually really freaking.
Dude, I was pissed because when I woke up that morning, I literally went to my Spotify app and I saw it said the new Toronto 3 or whatever it was called. And I thought it was Drake, because I always forget that Tory Lanez is from Canada. So I was like, holy shit, Drake dropped.
Well, once it said New Toronto 3, you know it's part of the New Toronto.
I don't know Tory Lanez that well, so I didn't know that he had an album series called that.
Yeah.
So like, I was about to call you, and I scrolled down and see Tory Lanez, and I was like,
I was so excited.
The amount of times I thought Drake has dropped like an album or this and that, and then been sadly mistaken, I don't know why I even try anymore.
Dude,
it's like being
it's
like being a Kanye.
I'm a Lil Wayne fan.
It's like being a Kanye.
How do you think I'm a Lil Wayne fan?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan. You can see him right there. Imagine how long I waited for that.
Yeah, that's not even album cover.
No, but I waited so long for the Carter 5. I know how it feels. Cardi hasn't dropped in forever. He just dropped, but it sucked, like we just talked about.
Didn't suck.
I liked it, but the general consensus is that it sucked. That's what. It's okay, you know what I mean? That's the general consensus.
Yeah.
But I was seeing a lot of things that like review sites that were giving like a 3 out of 10. I was like, come on, it's definitely more than a 3 out of 10. I'll say it's an average song.
Yeah, like it's something I just want to listen to like all the time. But it's like something I'm like, okay, like it's just the beat of it. Like I love obscure beats.
Uzi was even. I don't know what Uzi actually meant. I don't know if he's like saying that he likes Cardi again or that he doesn't. Like, I don't know if he's joking. They all. I mean, Uzi and Cardi obviously had. Like, everyone thinks they have beef. They used to be, like, best friends ever. But, really? All they went through that beef stage. But, like, we don't know if they're done, like, have beef or don't have beef right now. It's weird. But, like, Uzi said just meh.
Oh, I remember
about the song. But then he's also said stuff about not beefing and loving Playboy Cardi again. I don't know. It's really weird. But I'm thinking it's just a public stunt. Well, so is Cardi. I'm thinking it's just a public stunt for them to drop something together. I think they're going to. If Uzi and Cardi drop something together, you know how big that is for the culture? Because that's what they used to do. Like, Uzi and Cardi, they're like the same. They're so close musically together, like, just like with their flows and things like that. Like, they need to drop something. But yeah. I think Cardi might be
kind of like Drake in the Weeknd.
Yeah, Drake in the Weeknd, absolutely. Back when they were, doing things together. Crew Love. But I don't know. Lil Tech and Lil TJ, they're not close together, but they sound exactly alike. They have like the same.
I like Lil Tech's new song. I really like it.
Out of Love, yeah, it's really good.
Because like the thing is,
dude, that's the second best thing that dropped, I think. Because my favorite thing that dropped, literally, it's Fade Away with Lil TJ and Kid Laroi. I love that song.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's just lit.
It's okay.
It's great. It's great. It's not as good as obviously Toosie Slide. No, not even close. Tega song might even be better.
Nothing's better than Toosie. You say the Tega song was better than Toosie?
No.
Oh, I thought you said Tega was better. I was like,
Fade Away.
Yo, yeah, I can see that, but no. Toosie the best song that's out right now. I love Toosie Slide. I listen to it every day when I work out. I do the slide every day. Do it all the time.
We actually do.
We do the slide.
Every morning we work out, we do the Toosie Slide every day. People are going to think we're in love with Drake.
Think or no?
No.
They would KNOW. no, they will know that we are in love with Drake.
Like, obviously, if he drops something bad, I'm gonna say it's bad. But
oh yeah, no, I mean, with everyone that we talk about, we're always gonna be like honest about our feelings. Like, we love LeBron, but if LeBron has a shit game, like, I'm like, yeah, like LeBron just didn't have it on tonight. Like, this is not like we're not those kind of people that are gonna be like, oh yeah, ride or die. Like,
yeah, we're also not gonna skip Bayless LeBron. Like, if he actually has a decent game, I'm not gonna say it's a horrible game. You gotta hold him to the same standard.
I'm gonna have to come out with a LeBron jersey on, with a goat mask and a swisher in my mouth, just to. Oh, if he has a good game, man, I'm gonna come on a podcast with it.
I agree.
I might have to.
Come on a podcast with everything.
I might get a Kawhi jersey. I might have to be scared.
I would. I'm not letting you get a Kawhi. No.
No, I hate Kawhi.
We're not wearing Kawhi jerseys. Absolutely not.
We definitely ain't the nursery shoes. We ain't wearing those.
Yeah. You have to apply for a C. You have to apply at CVS.
You have to have a nursing license to be able to get those shoes. Did you know that?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, and like if you like the higher up in the medical field, you
get like different. You have to go through orientation at CVS to get like your Kawhi jersey. Like they won't give you your uniform.
Dude, how does Skip have time to work at CVS also? To be able to host. Oh, I guess he doesn't really do anything all day. Like he wakes up at 3 a.m., works out, does a 3.5-hour show. After that, he's open.
Well, I feel what's
a quick 6-hour shift at CVS for the day?
Yeah.
Get a little bit of side money.
Maybe he talks about working hard.
He does not work hard.
Yes, he does.
No.
You know how hard they work?
Oh, no, I don't know. I believe it, but also they have research and stuff. Like, if you think about it, we're having a harder time because we don't have research.
Well, I mean, maybe, but they're doing it 5 days a week. We're doing it 3. And we also have a job on top of that, and we also go to school, and we also have to do everything ourselves.
So, yeah, we have a little harder.
I would hope, but, yeah, I mean, I would hope we have it harder.
Yeah.
I think everybody starting out has it harder once you get into it. But it's harder for them for a different reason.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. But no, I mean, just everything that's really going on with music, man. Like, I love music. It's one of those things that if I'm not doing something, I'm just listening to music. Like, music is very
24/7
influential in my life. Like, I love music. Like, I love dissecting songs and being like, oh, crap, like, this line means this. Like, it's this deep because of this, this, and that. Like, I just love listening to all different kinds of rap music and just understanding what the artist went through and all this different kind of stuff. Like, obviously, Drake's a GOAT of artists.
Got to try to get some artists on here. Some local artists.
Yeah, we might get Drizzy on here next week.
No.
That's the goal. Don't hold us to it, but we might get Drizzy.
We're not getting Drizzy. Maybe, we are, maybe eventually. Like, I would love to, but at that time, I don't think it's ever possible, ever. Unless we get, like, way bigger.
Like, I think he would come
on.
I think he'd come on to that.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we called him.
He mentioned Cincinnati in Scorpions. So.
Yeah. Dayton and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think that was about him wanting to bang Serena Williams, though. Or currently banging.
No, I don't.
Yeah, 100%. It was about, like...
Why does he want to sleep with Serena Williams?
Or he probably already has. He used to, like, date her. Dude, you don't... Are you insane?
She's stronger than Drake.
Are you insane? You don't remember?
I didn't know that.
What the... Dude, he would sit courtside. Like, he would sit, like, I don't know, tennis courts. I don't really know what you say for tennis. Like, courtside, yeah. But they have all this stuff in Dayton, Cincinnati. Like, those big tournaments.
There's not a tennis tournament in Dayton. There's one in Cincinnati. There's one in Mason.
Yeah, but apparently she like stayed in Dayton. He would drive to Dayton and then come back.
No, she went to Kings Island. Yeah, she was seen there.
Yeah, like literally she comes local park, Kings Island. She comes to the local park and like every year she comes to the local park. I see her every year when I'm visiting Kings Island or whatever. Yeah. She's always here.
Yeah. Got a lot of celebrities coming through. Andy Dalton has a foundation day.
Yeah, Andy Dalton. I know Todd Frazier back in the day. He was doing some stuff.
Oh, yeah. They said the Red Fest and stuff. Yeah.
Yo, quick story, though, about Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton got really mad at me. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember it.
I approached Andy Dalton at an amusement park called Kings Island. I literally approached him, and I was kind of being a dick. Like, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of being a dick. But I thought it was fun. I'm a Steelers fan. I don't like Andy Dalton. Red Rifle, he's just not that good. He's better than people give him credit for, absolutely. But I walked up to him. I was like, "So are you?" I just was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Hey," and he was there. Like he was there for a good reason. So I was like,
his foundation. If you don't know, his foundation has a day where they come in, raise all this money, do this.
Yeah.
And that. Like,
so
like he comes in and does stuff with his foundation.
So let me point out that me doing this wasn't that was a horrible, inhumane thing to do. I was obviously much younger, but like I should never have taken the opportunity
it's still funny.
to
From
make a joke.
Fan, that's fun.
To make a joke to like Andy Dalton when he's literally there doing like charity work. Like that's a horrible thing for me to do. But I did it because I was a lot younger than I am now. So I walked up to him, and obviously I still thanked him, like, hey, you're doing an awesome thing here. I'm like, so I just want to ask you a question. And he's like, what? I think he thought I was going to ask it about the charity, because I like said how great it was that he was doing all that stuff. And I should have asked legitimate questions about the charity and what he was doing there, because I obviously want to know about it. But I immediately was like, oh, are you ever going to beat the Steelers ever in your entire life? Like, what plans you ever have to even, like, think about, like, topping a team that beats you every single year, every single game? And he literally just, like, looked at me and got so mad.
Wouldn't
Like, his face just got red, and he turned around. And this was, like, fresh off their loss.
Yeah, that's awful to say.
This was, like, fresh off their
You're
first loss.
lucky you didn't get punched.
Dude, it was a horrible thing to do.
You're lucky you didn't get
I was young. Like, I literally didn't know better. Like, I was, like, 12 or 13. Like, I didn't, like, be like, oh, it was in my head, like, oh, I can't wait to go up and, like, make fun of Andy. I didn't even, like, I knew he was there for a charity, but, like, I didn't grasp the concept and grasp that, like, oh, this is a horrible thing to do. This is not professional at all. I should not say this man. I don't think he got as mad as he did, because I was still a young kid. But, like,
If you were like a 30-year-old man,
it's funny now, but, like,
your mom was probably so mad at you.
she was so mad at me. I don't even think she really remembers it that much. But, like, I don't know if I came with my mom. I think I came with my brother, Cole and Mac, our friends Cole and Mac back in the day, and that's when I did it when we were there. We used to always come. My mom would just pick us up at the end of the day. I don't even think my mom was there. I told her about the story, obviously, but she wasn't there when it happened.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah,
it was bad.
we love Andy.
No, I don't love Andy at all, actually. I think he's just okay. Like, I think he's better than people give him credit for. I don't like him because he's not in my city, obviously. Well, he technically is in my city now, but he's not the city
I
that
wouldn't
I
say
like
it's
to
your
rep.
city. I think it's more of his city than your own. Not anymore.
Well, I'm just saying my city as in I live here. But
Like king of my city. Hey, Boogie.
yeah, anything else you want to talk about in the sports world? We got through what? Or the music world? Wow. We got through Drake. Talked about Uzi and Cardi.
Baby.
Talked about a
We didn't really talk about Uzi's
TJ,
new album.
Leroy, Tekka.
We didn't really talk about Uzi's new album.
I mean, it's not like that new anymore, I guess.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's still influential. I mean, he didn't.
It's very
he hasn't dropped
influential.
any- he
That
hasn't
album
dropped
was
anything
great.
in so long. Yeah, Prices, Denisha.
I don't like Price as much as a lot of people do. I like the song.
I don't want to get into it. I think I love it because it has a
But
Travis.
he dropped the
it has
deluxe
a Travis,
2 weeks
yeah.
after he dropped the deluxe. The
Yeah.
deluxe was great too. Myron is the intro to that deluxe. Well, Louis versus the World 2. So just a follow up to his, earlier tape. But that's still insane. That's insane. And the album covers were great. The songs were great. Almost every song of the whole
Well, I mean, he had
project was
he had a
great.
long time to prepare with.
There's
everything.
nothing I would
I think
skip.
he put a lot of good work into it. But I mean, my thing is like I love Prices.
I didn't expect him to come out that hard. I
Yeah.
did not. I thought it was going to be an overhyped album that didn't really hit. Just like with all the talking video on Twitter and what was going on, the Futchel Shuffle, right? It was okay.
It was catchy.
That Way, the bonus track, which he dropped as a single, it was okay. It wasn't that great. I liked it, but
Yeah.
he has like 30 different personalities on the album. Which
Strawberry
is really cool.
Fields.
Just like how it's branched off is so cool. Like how he branches his 3 different personalities, and the whole second half of it is obviously Lil Uzi versus the World 2, so it's so many different vibes. But it like goes together well. I don't know. It's a great album.
I love that album.
It
I think.
could definitely be album of the year this year, just with all the.
No, I think Roddy would
getting.
won that.
I don't. Well,
Would he
Will
go?
that
Would he go
count?
into I think it would go
I
into
don't
this
really
year.
know. I
I
don't
think it
think-
would.
he
No,
won-
I think that would go.
he won a Grammy
last
with
year.
Meek Mill,
That was
though, right?
last year. No, not with PETA. I thought he won it.
No,
for,
he won one with Meek Mill though. With didn't like they performed something for Nipsey Hussle or something. That's how they won it.
Oh, did they?
I think so. Something.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
can see that. I can see that. But no,
I don't really even know. I wasn't Foxy following the Grammys.
Did
that
he
much.
win a Grammy for the box? Or is that?
No,
not
I don't.
I don't
no,
think
no,
that. I
he
think
didn't
the
win a
album
Grammy
goes
for
on
the
next
box.
year.
He did not win a Grammy for the box. But like, I think it's gonna go on next year because he dropped it really late last year. I remember the night it dropped because I was driving to my friend Mitchell's house, or no, I was driving with Mitchell to our friend's house.
Yeah.
When it dropped, and I just listened to it the entire time. And then I played it, dude. I played it for like 4 weeks straight. I didn't play anything else.
That is true. So there's
I know every word to every song on that album. Like, it's a great album.
Yeah. That's how we are with all of our albums. If a good album comes
Please
out,
excuse me for being antisocial.
A Boogie, when he drops a new album, is all we listen to for 2-3 weeks.
Artist
Lil Wayne, yep. Drake, yep. Like,
Funeral. There's been a lot of good music this year.
yeah, we've had a really good year for music. We've also had a
Really good year
really
for music.
bad year for other certain things when it comes to like the pandemic.
Well, in general with the pandemic,
artists
we've had a bad year.
dying.
Like 2020 sucks.
Yeah.
The music industry when it doesn't come to music, has been horrible and sad and depressing. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're getting through, like, you know what I mean? But, like, the actual music that's dropping has been really good. But, like, the behind the scenes, all that stuff, that's been, like, crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just 100%. With artists dying, like, all those tragic deaths of artists dying. You have, like, the whole 6ix9ine thing, which is, like, funny, but, like, it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot of serious stuff.
So, like, it's just, there's a lot going on in the music industry. A lot.
Yeah.
But like, the music has been really good.
Yeah, the music itself has been very, very good. I've been very happy with it.
The people who are dropping good music, for the most part. Obviously.
Yeah. In our opinion, obviously.
DaBaby was okay. Some songs are really good. Drop's really good.
The one with NBA Youngboy.
The song with NBA Youngboy and then the song
Roddy
with
Ricch.
Roddy Ricch are really good
Fantastic.
as well.
Love those songs.
Obviously, Find Your Way, his single is really good. I like the single.
You love that song.
Yeah, I love that song. It's a really good song. Because it's like, I mean, it's different DaBaby. You know, it's not the same old DaBaby. Which he definitely switches his flow a lot more in the album than people say he does.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. I think he definitely...
He also switches beats when he shouldn't, but...
Takes a lot of inspiration from Young Thug.
From who?
From Young Thug.
No, he does not.
They're close friends.
He does not take any... I don't think he takes hardly any.
They're really close friends, if you didn't know, in my mind. But... So, I mean, I think we've covered a lot of the topics that we really wanted to talk about today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, like, this is going to be our first podcast, but we're really excited for the way that we're going to be taking this on. And we have some different people helping us, and we're going to be really attacking this and trying to go really hard with this channel because we want to make sure that you guys are getting the best content available. We'll eventually start doing interviews and things like that.
We're going to be consistent with this. Like, it's going to be dropping. This is going to be dropping at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And
even if we have to
there will be one at 9 a.m. Wednesday morning. There will be one at 9 a.m. on Friday morning. That will happen 100%. If you guys think we need a better schedule, let us know.
Yeah.
But, like, just give us all the feedback about this.
Yeah, we want to have the most open communication with all of our subscribers, followers, things like that. Like, we want you guys to give us all your opinions, this and that. Like, this show's 100% tailored toward you guys. Like, obviously, we have a lot of fun making the show. Granted, this is only ever our first time doing it. But, like, we want to do it to be able to meet people and do all these different things and reach out to you guys and then just be positive influences in either your guys' lives or just other people or just whatever's going on. Like, and we just want to spread a positive
absolutely
message.
This will be on, we don't know what, we think this is going to be on, we don't know what we're going to put.
It'll probably be on, like, iTunes. Yet. We'll see, like,
we're going to try to get the podcast on
like
iTunes.
That.
This first and second one might not be up on iTunes just because we have to go through the approval process of being approved and putting on iPhone or on iTunes.
We got to get, like, a URL and everything. But, like, we still have all of our social media pages going. Like, we got Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah. Basically, anything that's mainstream, we're on.
And we'll put where the podcast is going to be on those sources. Our main but there's a lot of different things that we're talking about in clips, which is why we're recording this as well. It's going to be on the YouTube side of it. So go on YouTube. We'll have a lot of clips of what we talked about, some funny moments, things like that we're going to put on the YouTube. We're going to put even shorter clips on our TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, like I mentioned at the start.
With links and everything.
Of the show. Yeah, absolutely. So again, you can follow us at The Zykel Show on literally all social media platforms, including YouTube. If you are on YouTube and you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And no matter what you're on, if you're seeing what we're doing, if you like what we're doing, make sure you leave us a lot of feedback on what we're doing well, what we're not doing well, about our upload schedule, about
any
when we're
suggestions
uploading.
that you guys have about the content that we should do. Like,
topics for sure.
We obviously want to do a talk show and talk to people because that's what we love to do. But if you guys think that we would do really good doing this other thing, like just dropping us hints and ideas on things, that'd be awesome. Like, we're very open to doing anything that we want for our subscribers, followers, everybody. Like, we want to entertain people as much as possible.
You have
we have so much fun doing it. Like, it's so much fun for us that it
doesn't matter. And if you have anyone you would like us to bring on the show, or like topics to talk about on the show, or like just like he just said, if you want us to do something on top of the show, like if you want to see us vlog or something like that, like just whatever you guys want, just give us legitimate feedback on everything. So anything else to end it off?
No, I think we'll say our out and then we'll get out.
Bet. Absolutely.
All right. Well, it's the Zykel Show.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for listening if you're listening.
Yes. And we out.
We out.